Hi, I'm here at Africa Energy Week, and there's been a lot of talk about clean cooking. LPG is taking a more prominent role in the African energy industry with really regulators, producers, downstream players, all putting a lot of attention on LPG. So we just had a panel called From Firewood to Freedom about really promoting clean cooking solutions, particularly LPG. And in that panel, we had really views across the value chain. So we started with somebody who is a last mile delivery provider. So basically somebody who is out in the rural communities and the peri-urban areas delivering LPG. And then we moved a little bit more upstream of that to a large Pan-African distributor marketer of LPG. And then we also had kind of the upstream perspective with the African Petroleum Producers Organization that are doing a lot to kind of bring all the voices together, and then everything tied together by the regulator of Kenya. And so it was a great conversation. I would say that the key message was that the growth is there. We're seeing the growth. I think we're used to seeing Africa as spoken a lot in terms of the potential. But what we've been seeing here is that it's not just the potential, that growth has happened. A lot of markets have doubled in the past 5 years. We had the CEO of Hakim Energies talking about having seen 67% year-on-year growth in her business. They've converted 18 schools in their communities. We've also seen how Total Energies, for example, they're expanding their footprint in Africa, and they've committed $400 million to expanding access to clean cooking in Africa. Kenya is one of the markets that people are watching closely. We had the head regulator of Kenya, and he was talking about how they've moved from around 2 kilos per person per year to almost 8 now, and they have a target of moving to 15 kilos per year per person by 2028. So big numbers that are impacting a lot of lives, and if you ask me what enables that, it's really collaboration. So the African Petroleum Producers Organization, for example, they launched an NOC CEO forum. And out of that, we had the Accra Declaration, which basically makes concrete commitments by all of the African producers to reduce flaring and to do a number of things that promote the use of LPG for clean cooking. As part of that collaboration, I think it's been very clear that people are willing to do trial and error, that there's a lot of desire to try things, and if they fail, that's okay, because they learn what works for their market and then it can get replicated in other markets. So I think collaboration has been a big deal. We're seeing, for example, the African Energy Bank that the APPO, the APO is supporting, and so that's going to open up a lot of financing opportunities for clean cooking, specifically with LPG. The other thing that I think has been a key element here in the market is the importance of embedding yourselves in the communities that you're going to serve. Converting people to LPG sounds very easy, but there's a lot of cultural elements, economic elements, and so really seeing how all of these components of the value chain down to the communities, things as simple as making sure that you're training people. So we have Total Energies with what they call caravans that are going across the communities, teaching them how to use the product. Hakim Energies is also doing the same thing. And so there's a lot of really movement to embed yourselves in the communities, train people, and then allow that conversion to happen. So a lot of excitement at African Energy Week, and we're just getting started. This is just day one, so I'm really looking forward to see what else the conference has to offer.